who are you? What is the first thing that comes to your mind as to answer? I know most people say, I am mother to so and so, I am a teacher, I am a wife. In other words, we are giving, them an answer of what we do in our daily lives, being a mother and all that. But we're not giving them our sense of identity. I did not know about this, but it's just a title that we attach to ourselves, of what we do daily. It's not who we really are. I have to say that I have done the same throughout the many years, and it took me a while to find the answer. Who am I? Thank you again for joining us for our first of 15 episodes of Empowerment. We want you to be great, and we know you are here today because none of us wants to be ordinary. We want to definitely be extraordinary and live our life to the fullest. So today we're going to talk about self-worth. I believe that it is one of the first conundrum of our, to changing our lives so we can be better. There was a time in my life that I felt the need to be, who everyone else wanted me to be. And it took me a while to realize who I am and that there's a price that comes from not knowing who you are. I'm naturally a giver. And I thought making sure that everyone around me got what they needed, helped them, that would help me find, my identity, as a giver. And I figured, you made people happy and they loved me back. And I gained a number of friends, but then it got to a point where I realized that I had given so much of myself that I had nothing left for myself. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. So much so that it even turned into the opposite. It turns that I felt empty during these moments when I didn't have this fulfillment and love from all these people. And I would result to either shutting down or I would result to, you know, having to shut myself off from the world so I could recoup, try to figure, oh gosh, so and so hurt me and, that's how I'm going to feel right now. This is not okay to do. But even afterwards, even after I thought I had taken time to heal and, rest and all that, I would still find myself lashing at anything and everything. There's nothing wrong with giving so much of yourself. The problem comes in when you don't find your balance. Not knowing your self-worth and having the power to know what you can and cannot do to accept things that will add value to your life. For me, the first question I needed to answer is, who am I? What is my purpose? What is my vision for my life? How am I going to be remembered when I'm gone? And I've been learning daily on finding my identity, my value, my worth, my purpose, all these things. I learned to teach myself daily affirmations that change my subconscious. And I change my thoughts. I read more things that will uplift me. Engage in people that uplift me. Surround myself with things and words and actions that speak into my life about the things I want that are good for my life, about who I am. I do this for me, not for others. This way, when I find that balance, I can also give other people the best version of myself. Sometimes we think that when we are known because of this or that, or being famous is more significant. But I can tell you a lot of times you're going to be irrelevant the moment you stop giving so much of yourself when it's not genuine. And you get tired of doing these things to please them. And what do you think happens to these people? These types of people will not help you to carry your load if you don't know yourself and your self-worth. They will start to leave and stop being of, because you stop being of value to them. So of course they're going to leave. And if they don't leave, they might not answer your phone calls like they used to. Knowing who you are means that you're answering the question of what is your vision, what is your purpose, what's your worth to that. And how do you want to remember, when you're gone? One of the quotes that I love from Maya Angelou that I put up on our Facebook page, Heart, Soul, and Empowerment, is that if you're going to live in this life, you're given the privilege to wake up, to breathe, to be alive. If you're going to live in this life and occupy space, exist in this life, you want to leave a legacy. You want to make a mark in the world that cannot be erased. Think about right now in your life. If you left today, what are people going to think about you? What are they going to say about you? What have you left that is of service? But first, you have to know your self-worth. But how do you do that? How do you find your legacy? First thing first, simple. You have to love yourself to know your self-worth. And if you're the kind of person who's waiting for someone to come and save you, to love you more, to value you more, or tell you what to do, including me, to value yourself more, you're going to be waiting a long time unless you save yourself. And don't even think about comparing yourself to other people. Knowing yourself, you have to start by forgiving yourself. You have to wipe your slate clean and forget what anyone, your parents, your friends, your family, your co-workers have said about you. They may say you'll not amount to much. You don't know how to do this. You're terrible at this. Or you're meant to be this and that. But I want you to stop that talk in your mind. Don't allow that talk in your mind. I want you to start new. Wipe your slate clean. Forgive yourself if you think you're wronged. But do better. Create new memories. Create a new you. You want to write a new book about your life. It is time to start writing the bestseller of your life. You don't want to live a book that it's not done. Think about all the dreams that you dream about, things you want to do, but you're held back because you don't know who you are, what you want to accomplish in your purpose. Find your purpose, find your value. And that way, when you start somewhere, you can smile knowing that you are going to make a mark in this world. Even one person shall remember you and what it is that you did. To find your self-worth, you need to understand, guys. Not everyone will jump on this new road with you if you decide you're leaving bad things behind, leaving that which did not help you grow behind. It could be your family, your friends. But it is your duty to do what you can for yourself because you want to be the best version of you. When you do this, you will be teaching people about how valuable you are, how worthy you are. And even if you left them behind because they cannot get accustomed to the new you, you won't have time to notice that. Knowing your worth means that you can teach people how to treat you. So let me tell you a story. I had a boyfriend one time, and he had this car. It was a real nice car. And he loved this car so much. And this car was kept meticulous. It was cleaned every week. Never missed a day of service. Probably went in for service a week or two before. He took great pride in this car. I mean, he kept it real clean, real nice, smelling real good. And even me, including his longtime girlfriend, I didn't go in there, I wasn't allowed to eat in the car or, put my stuff just anyhow. But you know what I noticed? I noticed that when other people would give rides or whatever, other people would come into that car, you know, they were just as nice. No one ever smoked in that car. No one ate in that car. No one just flung their things around there. They didn't. I know even for myself, if I got, when I got into the car, I would sit real nice, and feel real good, sit back, enjoy myself. I felt I looked good because I got into this nice car. Kept clean, smelled good, smelled real good. And his friends treated the car the same. And do you know now why they did that? Because they saw how nice that car was kept, how clean it was, how meticulous the owner of the car kept that car. Now let me ask you, how are you keeping yourself, your surrounding? Are you just allowing anything and anybody to come in, throw trash around, do what with you as they wish, damage you? When you start keeping yourself with that good self-worth, valuable, you know what you are going to show others how to treat you. Just like this car, when these friends came in, they knew that car was kept real good. And you're the same way, keeping yourself real good and standing up. And they will respect that and treat that nicely. Why? Because you know your worth. You know what you're worth. You look good inside and outside. And they will come recognize that and see that, no, yeah, I'm not going to trash this brand. I'm going to keep it good. I want you to surround yourself with people who are accustomed to expecting the best out of you. Be around family and friends, those who want to see you grow and flourish. Remember, those who care about you will always want the best for you. Don't surround yourself with people who don't support your vision and your purpose. I want every one of you to know you're able, you are capable, and you are you. You are a unique you. So start cleaning your way to being, finding your self-worth. You can start with just one thing that you would like to change to be excellent. It could be that, I used to be late a lot, but I realized I needed to change that part of me. It's a small thing I could change. I could wake up 5 minutes early. It won't kill me. There's just small steps to building the successful you. But also remember, be willing to be teachable. Be willing to outwork everyone. Be willing to be of service to others. Make every choice that comes out of your mouth be amazing, like it's the last thing you ever say. Some of you always have negative words and things to say about yourself and your surrounding. I want you to start by changing that. I used to do this. I would write things on my mirror, and I would say these things to myself because I wanted for me to know you are wonderful. And I want you to tell yourself that. Because you're not going to go telling yourself you're wonderful when you know you were just crappy a minute ago. Tell yourself small things. Maybe I won't curse 10 times today. I'll curse only twice. Tell yourself you love yourself. I want you to be the kind of person that tells yourself powerful words. I am worthy. I am kind. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am resilient. I am healed. Remember, what you speak out of your mouth will manifest. Why not start speaking loving things to yourself? Do the right things that you know are good for you. Don't do it because anybody else is watching. This will help you find out who you are and what you're worth. When you know your worth, you're not just going to stand for anything. Another important aspect to your self-worth is you will keep hearing it wherever you go. That you have to be of service to others, kindness to others. What you do for you, to show others who you are. Giving back in service has a way of satisfying and building your self-worth, and you teaching people what they can be capable of to be like you. Don't do it because you want to be famous or you want everybody to like or notice you. Do it because you want to make a difference. Martin Luther says, not everyone can be famous, but everyone can be great. Greatness is determined by the service, your service of others. We think being known and being famous is good, but it can be irrelevant without service to others, doing good out of your heart, even when others don't know. Do you know what it does to your soul? I don't know about you, but it feels good. It feels so good. This is part of building you up. All these things come together, build a whole you. I want you to start learning your value, learn who you are, master your craft, your skills, your talents. Find a way to serve others so you can bring value to them. Learn from every mistake and learn from those you consider great mentors so that you're forced to shift your values. And don't ever sell yourself short. Have you ever wondered, for those of you who love fashion, Fendi, Prada, Maserati, the cars. Have you ever wondered why they don't go and sell? Because these people, because we know their value. I know the Kenyan in me will try to go in there and negotiate, but guess what? They're not going to take that. You know why? Because they know that those purses or shoes, whatever it is, they're valuable. And I probably will pay full price because I know when I have it, I'm going to feel so good. And you will treat it so good because it's expensive. It's valuable. You're going to treat it so good. That's you. Don't ever sell yourself short to the highest bidder just because you want to be accepted or valued. But you should know your value so you don't fall for anything. Because when you know who you are, you look in the mirror and you say, oh, wow. I am gorgeous. I'm special. Guess what? When that man you've been eyeing comes across your way and tells you, girl, you look good, you're not going to crumble and go like, oh my God, he finally noticed me. No, you're not. You know why? You already know your worth. You looked in that mirror and said, oh, thank you, Jesus, I look good. It'll feel good for him to tell you that. But I can tell you, you noticed you first before. So anything that blows you is not just going to blow you down and get into this bad relationship or this bad boyfriend. Because you already know you're strong inside. You value yourself. You love yourself. You know you're not going to stand up just for anything because this person told you how good you looked. You already know that. They notice you. Yeah, they notice you. Even the ones that don't say nothing to you, they notice you look good. But you don't worry about them because you know you look good. You know inside. You truly know you are all that. You already know. And I bet if you got into a relationship with that man who noticed how good you are, I bet you he's going to treat you good because you're already treat you good. Tell yourself good words. You already are a positive thinker. They will recognize that. Yes. Always bring excellence in all that you do. And everyone will notice you. Even your haters, because they will see you standing out. Everyone will help but notice your light shining. Oprah says your legacy should be every life you touch. And I would like to ask you, do you have a clear vision of your life? Do you have purpose? Are you valuable? How do you add value to your life? Especially by being of service. Once you find your identity, you will know where you're going. You will know which roads will take you. Your vision is your address. Because that's where you want to go. Now I want to ask you, are you ready to start writing that bestseller book about your life? Are you? Are you ready? To help you with your journey to find the new you. Download the worksheet that is attached to this. Look at it every day to know you. Click below or go to the Heart and Soul Empowerment Facebook page and find the worksheet on the announcements section. I promise you, you will discover the great version of yourself. And I want you to tune into all our episodes because just like you, I am learning and I build myself. I want you to build yourself too. I want you to challenge yourself. You will know after we're done with all this. If you're not the best version of yourself, then maybe you need to do it all over again. But please invite, like, and subscribe to our channel, Heart, Soul, and Empowerment. Let your family, friends, and anybody come join us and be the best we can be. But I mean it now. Stop. See that subscribe button? Yep. Press that one. I love you all. Look below the page and hit the subscribe button now. Like our page so we can have so many people coming along this journey with us so we can all empower each other. Remember to hit the subscribe button.